You know you somebody when he's on here. Amen. I pray school is well for you, sir. Amen. And I love you immensely. Amen. Thank you so very much. Let me give you a couple of words today that was dropped into my spirit. I had an amazing evening last night with Pastor Snyder and the wonderful people of God there. And I mean, God moved in such an incredible way. Big ups to Lady Aura Jackson for making sure that we were secure and things were well for us. And we're very thankful for that. Amen. Okay, I'll do that for you, son. All right. I want to give you a couple of words. While I was resting, I was off and on tonight. Last night I was off and on, and the Lord dropped some words into my spirit, and I had to calculate them the correct way because there are certain words I want to give you that I come to find out that are very, very, very needed in this time. The first word that I have negated from, and a word that really, really that I've allowed too much of in my life, is a word entitled access. Access. Can you write that down, please? Access. I have given a lot of that away. Now listen to this. Access is opportunity. Access is opportunity. It is a continuous. It is the continuous access that you always are giving continuous opportunity. And when you have this access, it's actually to learn, to earn, and never forget. There are people in your life right now that you have given too much access to. And I mean too much access to. Access is a continual test. And only a fool will forget it. I am one that must admit to you, in my life, there were people that had too much opportunity. There were people who I gave too much open door policy to. There were some people who they want to be like Gap Band, in and out of your life. 1 minute they don't want to be bothered with you. 8 weeks, 10 weeks later, they're contacting you again. The less than 48 hours to go right back to where they once were. And so many times we have given too much continuous access when God is actually saying that you don't need to be giving people that level of accessibility. Now, if you look at it from a positive standpoint, access is really an invitation to conversation, understanding, as well as friendship. But you got to look at who's in your life who has an access pass, whether it's A, B, or C. That what access do they have? Are they the people of access to give you good conversation? Are they people of understanding, or are they people of authentic relationship and friendship? You need to begin to look at that, because watch this here. Access answers questions. Can you write that down, please? Access answers questions. And it answers questions that your imagination cannot answer. Access is also a golden opportunity to reveal some worth and some truth. So you need to really take close investigation. And I'm just going to drop words here and there as the Lord has given me, because he shared them with me. My next word is confidence that I want to give you. Confidence. If you would write it down, recognition of your difference creates confidence. Recognition of your difference creates confidence. Recognition of your weakness creates humility. Let me give it to you again. Recognition of your difference creates confidence, but recognition of your difference creates humility. Confidence, the scrutiny dissolves fear, or it justifies it. And I want you to understand something. When you are walking in confidence, you will have confidence killers. And confidence killers come in many different forms. They'll kill your joy. They'll kill your dream. They'll kill your hopes. They'll kill your trust. They'll kill your confidence. Let me give it to you again. They'll kill your dream. They will kill your joy. They will kill your hope. They will kill your trust, and they will kill your confidence. And there are some people that will be somewhere in your proximity, or they're connected to people that's connected to you that want to kill your joy. They don't want your dream to happen. Amen. They don't want to see you have no hope nowhere. They sure don't trust you because they don't trust themselves, and they don't have no confidence. See, if you really know who you are, you don't have to sabotage someone else, amen, to try to get to where you need to go. Are y'all listening to me? Because scrutiny dissolves fear, or scrutiny will justify it. So when you have confidence, you got to have some preparation, and in your preparation, you will understand that you got to know who it is that you are and why you are walking in the place that you're walking in this season. I wrote this down right here. Here it is right here. I said, there is no self-confidence like a woman who has found a weak man. Amen. So you want to make sure that your confidence level is at a certain place. So you got access, you got confidence. The next one I want to give you is actually, yeah, okay. We want, write this down. Don't date a man unwilling to treat you better than he would treat himself. And I'm not chauvinistic, so brothers, the same thing. Don't date a woman unwilling to treat you better than she would treat herself. You're going to have to learn that you're going to have to be around some people that understands, like a real man does not require permission to lead. A man does not marry a woman who just turns them on. He has to marry somebody who knows how to stimulate his mind. The same with you women. And the wrong one cannot discern you, because sometimes a lot of people are incapable of doing that. I laugh and I marvel at emails that I get, and it's not a day that does not go by where I'm getting some email, some proclivity of some stuff that's not really even in your silo. And I wish I could really read some of this to y'all, because sometimes the stuff that I get, you'll find out that people in your space, in your life, they really don't want to be in your life but to cause a proclivity in your life. And watch this here. When you know difference, if you cannot state your dominant difference in a sentence, you have not yet discovered it. You have not yet discovered it. So the true difference, write this down, please. The true difference between the wise and the fool is simple. The passion to argue. When you're wise, you stop arguing with fools. When you're wise, you don't continue to keep feeding into stupidity and negativity. I even got one better for when you're really wise, you stop dealing with the same circle that's not going to get no better. You are getting ready to walk into a season of your life where you're getting ready to know the difference between some stuff. And your difference will be the secret to your success. Can you write this down? Your difference will be the secret to your success. What you think about, what you learn about, and what you talk about. I'm no longer going to allow myself to come down off of my mountain to entertain a whole lot of rhetoric that's not going to add any value to me. And some of you right now listening to me, you're involved in conversation that has no value. You're connected to people who claims that they are the value, when theoretically they're watering down your value. We have to be very careful in this season that we know difference. See, I know how to have the difference of opinion with people now and learn how to agree to disagree. There used to be a season of my life where you would do death if we didn't agree. But now I got to the place whereas you can tell me one thing and your behavior shows me something else. And I will sit and I will wait. I will watch. I will not feed into your witchcraft of manipulation. So when it happens, all you will do is say the worst of everything else. There are some people who don't want to be connected to you, but they'll be connected to the people around you to know exactly what it is that you're doing, your movements, the way you do things. See, when you got to make up 15 and 20 different fake pages amen, just so you can follow somebody, you really need to find some business. You have to get to a place where you know difference. And you got to realize the difference. See, in your mind, people can say that you don't want them. That's because they don't want themselves. If you really love people and you're generous and you're generally wholehearted towards people, you will know how to actually just know difference. And where you are and wanting to be real with yourself is the difference, hear me, in life, with whom you're connected to and why you are connected to them. I focus, now listen to me, I focus on my difference every single day. Hear me, all day, not every hour. I focus not just my weaknesses. I focus on what made my disappointments and my discouragements. I've learned how to sit back and do some self-evaluation on why certain things happen in my life the way that they did. And sometimes the difference, which leads to my next word, enemies. Your reaction to your enemies decides the success of your enemies. Did y'all hear what I just said? Your reaction decides the success of your enemies. See, only a fool lives as if they have no enemies. Yes. And my enemies, watch this here, and this is what I've learned. My enemy includes those who agree with my enemies. Yes. And God can overpower your enemies. God does not overpower your decisions. Are y'all listening to me? So providing your enemies time to create the deadliest mistake, you got to learn how to have some patience. You got to learn how to have some patience. Let me give you one more word, okay? And after I give you this word, I promise you, I'll probably leave you alone because I want to leave with a good place in your spirit on today. The word I want to give you today, the last word I want to give you for the day, that is, is the word entitled goals. Goals. Your goals decide who matter most in your life. Let me say it again. Your goals decide who matters most in your life. Value is assigned, so you got to think hard. The question that I have for you all today as I get ready to peruse to my close is, what single goal is worth your total focus? So dreams and goals, when you decide what you will live, and you have decided on what you will die. So watch this here. Your dream versus your rejection. Are y'all listening to me? And some of you right now, you got to know the difference between your dream versus your rejection. And some of us right now, we're so focused on our rejection, we don't know how to deal that God has given us a dream. I want you to make your goals so exciting that your past is too ashamed to be discussed. Can I give it to you again? Make your goals so exciting that your past is too ashamed to be discussed. So I'm getting ready to go into a series, and if you want to get more information about it, I'm starting it in about 2 weeks. It's called Vision Casting. You may want to be part of this class. We're getting ready to deal with some things in our vision casting. If you want to be a part of that, I want you to contact our administrator, Dr. Margaret Eson, 708-224-7256. She is our admissions administrator for our Preachers Institute. We're about to do a 4 to 5 week course, amen, on vision casting for 2018. If you want to be part of it, I need for you to give her a call ASAP. Those of you that's part of our Apostolic Kingdom Gathering page, amen, excuse me, you already have that information. You need to be contacting her if you have not turned in your actual form of interest that we gave out at the conference. But anyone who was not at the conference and you're really wanting to be a part, amen, of the vision casting class or module, I need you to contact Dr. Margaret Eason, 708-224-7256, and let her know that you want to be a part of that, because we're about to start making some phone calls and we're getting ready to start. I already have the date. She will set that date for you, and you want to be a part of that. But goal setting, watch this here. Small goals create immediate pleasures. Hourly goals schedule hourly pleasure. Did y'all hear what I just said? Small goals create immediate pleasure, but hourly goals schedule hourly pleasure. So here's where I'm ending it right here. I'm going to end right here. Big goals create conversation. Small goals create completions. Can I give it to you again? Big goals create conversations. Small goals create completions. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube page, Apostle Robbie C. Peters, I need for you to do that as soon as you can. Amen. I need you to get the word out and share it with me. Please share it. I greatly appreciate it. And I'm asking God that he will do something for you. And I pray that these few little words that I gave you will help you and cause some great prolific insight in your life, and that God will strengthen you and build upon you and give you great grace as we begin to move even further into the things of God. So I thank y'all. I love y'all immensely.